In this video, we are going to see how you can create or inject fake data within Matomo Analytics thanks to the MCP server. So the idea here is that in some cases you would like, for example, to play with data which are, let's say, about health data or financial information or whatever you want. So here you can say, hey, for my website ID 1, I want you to add visits which will be financial ones. Those can include personal information such as credit card or amount of loan. You can use events, custom dimensions, etc. I need at least 10 visitors, and each of them could do like 1 to 5 visits each. Okay. So here what's going to happen is it's going to use the API tracking of Matomo. Here the developer of it decided to call it measurement protocol. The only issue that there is that currently it's not supporting the URL part, but for the rest it's going to do it. So if I look right now into my visits log, as you can see here, we are getting some information. So it's taking the user ID as identifier, and so adding some fake IP addresses. Here, as you can see, the actions are events. Okay. Here, however, I just have one action per visitor, so I'm just gonna ask to change this behavior. Let me continue with more visitors. Okay. Oh, okay, so that's interesting. Let me add a second visit for the first user. That's interesting. So let's see. That was Johnson, Jessica, Sarah Johnson. Let's now refresh this one. Sarah Johnson. Sarah Johnson is still not returning visitor. So maybe here there's a kind of a little bug. Let's see what happened. Oh, failed. Tool execution failed. Okay. Now let me add some visit for some existing user to create per user pattern. So let's see how it goes. Bill pay. Response success. So this time it works for some of them. Okay, now we are getting more actions, which looks good. So more visits. More visits. I don't have the feeling that the more visit is working. I have the feeling that more action is working, but not more visits. Okay. Success for the events. Okay. 10 different users with financial activity. So this is correct. Those are 10 visitors. Custom variables. Ah, that's interesting because I didn't have custom variables on. I only have custom dimension. Okay, so the fact that they are returning visitors failed, and please use custom dimensions instead of custom variables. Okay, so you may wonder what's the point of using fake data within a Matomo. when sometime as an agency you need to show to your clients that Matomo can be used in some specific cases and you would like to show them some real use case data. Thanks to this system, as you can see, you can easily inject some data which does not exist yet in order afterwards to create the different reports. So in my case over here, I can go now in events, and as you can see here, I'm getting the information about the credit card information. Previously I did it as well about health data, so I get pharmaceutical information, orders. I could definitely have asked the same thing for e-commerce or for any other characteristics of Matomo, including search as well. As you can see here, it's called blood analysis, for example, or hour of the visit in an hospital. That's really the kind of thing that you can do thanks to the MCP server. So now let's look at what it produced. So here, measurement protocol, let me fix this by using, let me check, I can say, okay, so there are some custom dimensions, so it's going to change those, okay. And so it's currently working on adding more visits, okay. And it's currently playing with the custom dimensions. So now let's see if the custom dimension changed. So maybe in behavior I can get them, full URL, not yet, but maybe. Okay. So my guess here is that some edits need to be made to the MCP server, so probably there's still some conflict when it comes to new visitor, because I mean from existing user, because that's typically something which should appear over here. Maybe I could take a broader period. Nope, still the same. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, now it's saying that this is successful. Okay, to reach the 10 users in total with each multiple visits. Okay, so for some reason it's not succeeding, but you can really grab the idea that now with the MCP you can really create those fake data, and that should be alright. So this is an event. The event, he knows how to do it. It's no big deal. That's the way we debug it, huh? But not for the rest. So of course you can change the configuration and do it for other things such as health data, such as mobile app. So for example, I could say, okay, now I want you to send data if I was tracking PlayStation video game activity. Okay, something like this. I'm just waiting for the prompt to be finished, and let's see now how it's going to make it. That's interesting here, because as you can see here, it's telling me that each of them performed 2 visits or 3 visits, which I think is not the case, so it is getting wrong for some reasons. My guess is that when passing the documentation, maybe there are some typos or something like this. Can still take the Sarah Johnson one. Yeah, you see, this is wrong, for example. Okay, now we should see. You see, this is a gamer, and this is what it will look like if it was event sent. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.